Hey guys, Brad from Arsenal Crew here. This is a slightly different video today, talking about a player that is being said to be carrying Arsenal this season, and if we didn't have him then we'll be worse off, and that may be true. But today I'm going to talk about his impact on the team and his latest performances, because they have been said recently that they may be not as good as some performances and he has slightly dropped. I'm obviously talking about Alexis Sanchez here. He's had fantastic season so far. He's scored some amazing goals, important goals, and it is kind of true that he has been slightly carrying Arsenal. But I personally think that he hasn't been solely carrying us. He's been doing a lot of the important things, which is scoring the goals. But you've got to have the defending and stuff like that. So I don't think that he has been carrying as much as people have been making out, but he still has carried us for a large majority of this season. But recently his form has come, well, not into question, but as people are saying, his form has slightly dropped and he's not performing as well. He's still doing amazing for us, but people are saying obviously that he's sort of just slightly dropped, and with him it's kind of noticeable, but he's still playing amazingly. But I don't think he's actually dropped in his performance. I personally think he's exactly the same as all of his other performances. He hasn't dropped whatsoever. That's my personal opinion, because I think in like the Man City game, people said that he didn't really get into it and it wasn't his best game. But the thing is that the rest of the squad was so good. In previous games, we noticed how good he was more, because he was the only player doing really well. But as soon as a result comes along where not just him but the whole squad does really well, then it makes him look like he didn't play as well, which is stupid, because if you look at him, he is still exactly the same. And he is sort of I like to call them repetition players. They will keep on trying things, and they know that if they keep on trying it, if they try this run or this move, or if they try it 100 times, quite a few of them will come off, but most of them won't come off. And we see that he is a repetition player. He will try and repeat things over and over again until he manages to succeed with it. And I think every team needs someone like that. Someone that will try that run, and then maybe a minute later will try that run again. Then a minute later he'll try that run again. Even if the last ones didn't come off, he would still try it, and he'll keep on probing at it. And that's what's made him seem like he is everywhere, because he tries the same things. And if you sort of look at some of his stats, the amount of runs that he makes that maybe not lead to a goal are very high compared to the other way around. But he's still playing absolutely amazing for Arsenal, and it is nice to see, especially in the Man City game, other players stepping up to the mark. Cazorla, one of them, he is now having an amazing season. He obviously started the season not too well. Sort of some of his shots, it looked like he should be playing rugby. It was going so high over the bar, but he's picked it up now. Giroud's, after his injury and suspension and stuff like that, he's picked it up now. So I think other players are slowly picking it up, and it's making Alexis Sanchez not look as good and his performance as amazing as before. But I will assure you, his performances have not dropped personally whatsoever. He may not be scoring every game like he was before, but he's still scoring goals and he's still setting up goals. And I just thought this video would be quite good, because I've been watching videos and stuff like that of people saying, oh yeah, that wasn't Alexis Sanchez's best performance and stuff like that. And personally, I strongly disagree with that. I personally think that he is playing outstanding, and he's still playing outstanding. He was still playing outstanding, and he should hopefully keep playing outstanding. But I was talking to an Arsenal fan the other day, and we got talking about Alexis Sanchez, and we were saying that we don't want him to suddenly start to drop his performances sort of next season, because you've seen with a lot of players, they'll have absolutely an outstanding season one year, and then the next season they'll sort of just drop away and they'll get injuries, and it will just bring him down quite considerably. Recent example of that is Aaron Ramsey. Think of his season last season compared to this season. It hasn't been as good, but he is slowly picking it up because now he's back from injury. Hopefully he can stay injury free. Hopefully we can get a few more players injury free. But it's worrying to think that he's having such a good season now, but hopefully he can carry that on for the rest of the season and on to next season. And we've got Brighton tomorrow. I personally think we should rest him, even if he wants to play. Just sit back, relax, put your feet up, because Brighton are going to be kicking lumps out of us because they're a lower team. They want to prove more to everyone. They're not going to outskill us probably, but they're probably just going to try and kick lumps out of us like most lower division teams do with the higher divisions. So I think it'd be risky to play Alexis in that game, just because the nature of the game will be quite physical and bad tackles will be going in, and I'm just worried that he would get injured, and if he got injured it would be quite bad for us. Wouldn't be quite bad, it'd be very bad for us. So personally I don't think he should play. Maybe be on the bench for the Brighton game, and then if we start losing, chuck him on, and then hopefully we'll win. But I think he should be on the bench. Don't start him, just let him try and rest him. If we need him, put him on. If not, leave him off, let him rest. Because he's been playing I think he's played every game apart from the Galatasaray game since he's been here. So he does need maybe he's been off for a week now because they haven't played for a week. But I think he needs a bit more of a rest than that, just solely. I know he recovers quickly, but it'd be nice just to see him have a rest and just kick on from there. And it'd be nice to see other players that maybe haven't had much of a chance to really stake a claim, like Joel Campbell. He'll probably start tomorrow, and stuff like that. I would like to see tomorrow. This is now turning into like a match preview. I'd like to see tomorrow Chuba Akpom play. I know there's some other Arsenal fans that want that to happen, but we will see. Maybe play sort of the similar team to what we did in the Hull game, but instead of Alexis, put Chuba Akpom in, just to give him a game in the first team and just really see what he's made of, because he's been doing absolutely amazing for the under-21s. He's been flirting with the first team recently, being on the bench and coming on late on in games, but I'd really like to see him start a game just to really stake his claim and see what he's made of at the top level in the first team. So this is the end of the video. Make sure you check out some of my other videos. Just scroll through them, see which one picks your fancy. I've got transfers. I even uploaded a FIFA video the other day, which is a goal that I scored with James Rodriguez from Real Madrid. Pretty good goal that I scored from that, so check that out. I do check out my match reviews of other games. You can also check out the Christian Bielik signing video, talking about who he is and things you need to know about him and how Arsenal should utilise him this season. So for now guys, I'll see you in the next video, which will be the Brighton match review. I will see you tomorrow guys, and remember, stay awesome guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.